What's going on? It's your dog Art Man the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. Of course, we're talking about Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. for that WBO belt, aka What Bob Order belt. You know what I'm saying? We back for that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that tonight for sure. Well, I just did a long shift, so I wanted to talk to the family real quick. Yeah, man. I'm proud of Devin, dude, for real, because he's ready. He's so ready for this shit, dude. People thinking, oh, this nigga got PTSD or some bullshit, man. This nigga, look, this man's so ready. The fucking legends, Ward and Roy Jones, they're like, oh yeah, the legends, Roy and Andre Ward, they're like, oh yeah, Dev ready about to beat this thing. He about to beat this little nigga out. So Dev did a video with, or did an interview with Roy Jones and Andre Ward, and he was telling them niggas like, "Yo, like niggas about to be surprised when I beat the shit out of this nigga. Like, niggas don't even understand. Like, I'm fully hydrated. This nigga green as shit. He ain't cutting weight properly. Like, boy, I'm about to beat the fuck out of this nigga. I'm about to show this nigga about levels to this shit. And that type of shit got fans online who was big. Oh, Dev ain't special. What does Dev do special? And all that type of shit. Had them same niggas who was rooting against Dev, got them same niggas today talking about some, yeah, I ain't really picked Brian Norman for real. I'm just saying that. Nigga, man, this dude, I had him on my channel. His name is O Peace. This brother, man. He came on my channel because the guy, y'all might remember him because he was complaining about Devin Haney calling Brian Norman a bum or whatever. He tried to police some trash talk. Now today, this nigga want to backtrack and say things like, "Oh, he never really thought Norman was gonna win for real." He never said Devin was gonna lose. Niggas is starting to like switch it up now. Like, hold on, what's up with that shit? I told him, and then he tried to get mad at me, like, "Oh, you see, the reason why I ain't rocking with him like that is because y'all fans make it so hard, nigga. If you really rock with somebody, you will rock with them regardless of what people saying about that person." You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta watch out for niggas like that. Shout out to everybody in the chat though. We in the motherfucking building, man. I was rolling up my ATL shawty pack. That's all. Brian Norman, he already sounded so green, man. I don't trust no judges. I don't trust no judges. I'm just gonna try to go in there and knock him out. Basically means he don't have no faith in his boxing ability. He has zero faith in his boxing ability, so he's banking on the KO, which most likely is not gonna happen because if you go in there stressing the KO, you're gonna get knocked out. This moment's too big for Brian Norman, bro. And y'all gonna see it. Y'all definitely gonna see it. This is a learning lesson for the kid. He's a kid. That's what I'm saying. He's a kid compared to Dev, because Dev's a vet in this shit. And that experience is going to show. That's going to be the main thing that's going to stick out the most is just the experience. That's really going to show for real. You're going to see Brian Norman fall for little subtle shit like getting hit with stab jabs, and a nigga's not going to sit there and wait for you to throw a punch back. He's going to realize that, hey man, you're going to have to learn how to punch on the move. You're going to learn how to. He's going to have to learn how to learn that, hey, your opponent gonna have some fast jabs coming at you. He's not some flat-footed guy who's gonna sit there waiting for you to hit him. And that's just gonna be an eye opener to Brian Norman. And he know it. Man, that's why everybody on the Philly side, YSM, they ain't just saying that picking Dev because of boots and shit like that. Nah, them boys done seen Brian Norman spar against some boxers, bro. And they seen that dude, he's cool, but he can't really hang for real on the elite level. But not saying that he won't get there eventually, but this is a step too far in competition for him and experience. But he gonna learn something. He told me, I'm gonna learn you something. No, nigga, you gonna learn something. The proper term is, nigga, you gonna learn something, nigga. They'll go teach you some shit how the boys get down in these boxing streets, man. This shit ain't just about your power, nigga. And that's what niggas be falling for, that just power shit, bro. Man, this is boxing, man. That power shit can only get you so far. And you ain't Deontay Wilder, nigga. You ain't Deontay Wilder, bro. You ain't Ti. You ain't Hagler. You're Brian Norman Jr. You're a good fighter, but this is your first step up fight, and people like me feel like you just not ready. But what I love about boxing is it's his job to go out there and prove me wrong. It's his job to go out there and prove me wrong. You about to embarrass that kid, bro. Like I don't even like hiding it no more. Niggas be like, "Oh, Art man, if you're wrong, nigga, ain't no if I'm wrong. Watch how this nigga do this, nigga, bro. Watch how he doing, bro. It's not gonna be no surprise to me."
His whole career, since he turned pro, and I think that he's going to be more on,
Hmm.
the he's going to be more focused on cutting weight, and which obviously is boxing. He been doing it for a while, but I just think that going into this fight, he is going to be the more focused on weight, and I mean. So as far as experience, do you feel like your experience is going to play a major role in this fight at all? Yeah, I mean, experience is it matters at the end of the day. We can all say that it doesn't, but experience matters. Not only just in the actual fight, but just leading up to the fight. I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I've been here for 8 days now.
Mhm.
Brian Norman is still not here. Experience matters. Not only just in the actual fight, but just leading up to the fight. I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I've been here for 8 days now. Brian Norman is still not here. But it just comes with being in big fights, fighting overseas, knowing that you got to get there to acclimate, to get used to the time. Just those little things matter. And it just comes with experience. And at the end of the day, you can say what you want. I've been in these big moments before. I know what to do. So you think the experience factor may be one of the biggest keys in the fight? Is what you think? Yeah, I mean, I think that I think that skills pay the bills, obviously, but I think that experience does play a big key in this fight. On top of everything, I think everything matters. You know,
That's why I've been saying this shit for so long, bro. Niggas looking at me like, Art, man, you just reaching, you just reaching. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. And then you have the fighter himself telling you, hey, man, this is how it is. I got experience. I've been out here in Saudi getting acclimated to the weather for a while. This guy's still not here. This guy, he doesn't understand that everything counts. The little shit counts, like cutting weight properly counts. You know what I'm saying? So that whole jumping rope in the fucking parking lot shit I've been trying to tell y'all about, that type of shit matters, bro, because it's the little things, the experience, and just making sure you're acclimated to the weather, making sure that you're cutting weight properly, you're going to be fully strong. It's not just about making weight because this is not a weight competition. This is not a limit competition on who can make it to 147 or not. No, it's about who can perform the best at 147. You hear me? You hear me? It's about who can perform the best at 147. So niggas not walking around this bitch saying, "Oh, he just drained. He just drained." Nah, nigga, we saying, look, check that weight cut, my guy. We don't want to hear no excuses after this shit. You should have been prepared. But this is a learning experience. He gonna learn. He gonna learn. That's just what it is. He gonna learn. Nobody hates Norman. He's just gonna learn that there's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. You have to get acclimated to the weather, bro. I don't care what nobody say. None of the trolls say or none of the guys saying, bro. And it's better to be training and have a routine ready, down and ready. Have your team making sure the gym is ready for you to work out instead of having to be forced to work out in a fucking hot ass, sweaty ass motherfucking Oh, it's not even hot. They said it's got air conditioning in there. Yeah, you working out in the motherfucking parking lot instead of in the gym, getting the right exercises done, getting the proper shit done. Instead, these niggas in here talking about how it's honorable to be jump roping while your team half assing on Instagram live and shit. Like nigga, stop it. But yeah, Dev sounds super confident. He sounds extremely confident. And I know why. Because you got somebody that's green in front of you. Bro, it's like you fighting a freshman, nigga. Like you fighting a freshman. Like literally, like this nigga, he just got here. He just smelt the belt. Nigga, he just touched the belt what? How many months ago? Months. Not years ago. Niggas touching belts months ago type shit. So it's like, nigga, this is new to you. This is new to you, bro. And people mad at me for being so confident. How can you be mad at me for being confident? Think I got money on this fight. I thought y'all got money on this fight. Oh no, y'all don't got no dog in this fight for real. Y'all just want to see if a nigga gonna lose. Hating ass niggas. Dodge J, your man been at that weight class since he was a kid, bro. But since he was a kid, I don't care what nobody say, you nigga. No grown ass man is supposed to be weighing 147. I don't care what you say. You're not supposed to be weighing 147. And the fact that he's been at that weight class for a little minute, the effects been shown. It already been showing, but it's gonna show even more. It's gonna show even more during this fight, and you're gonna see. I bet you, I bet you Brian Norman fight at 154 next. Mark my words. Brian Norman's next fight is gonna be at 154. He ain't fighting at 147. It's gonna be at 154. Watch. Say you know it, and I know boy whole career been bought and paid for. Say he been abusing them caffeine pills. Boy, caffeine fiend. Hey, I see that nigga jump roping today again. Again. I said, damn boy, slow down, nigga. You gonna fucking jump rope till your fucking legs fall off. Shit. That man go jump rope until his fucking legs fall off, man. These niggas, they ain't cutting properly, bro. All that shit. See, because here's the thing. This is Brian Norman Jr. and senior way of thinking. We'd have done it this far. You know, we don't need to make no changes for real because we done already did the whole jump roping thing. That's how we cut weight. We run one time a week, 5 miles, you know, we do the same routine of pad work. You know, as long as we stick with the same thing we've been doing against Jikasaki level guys, we just gonna win this fight. That's their way of thinking. That's their way of thinking. Their way of thinking of, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and do the same thing that's been working. They're not realizing, like, hold on, nigga, this is a whole nother level, bro. This is a whole new game, bro. You're fighting a totally different fighter. And what's bad about this is that regardless if Brian Norman tries to act like he don't hear it, man, he's listening to these dumbass niggas online telling him that Devin Haney ain't shit, that Devin ain't nothing. Dev can't punch, Dev can't do nothing. So he's really falling to that shit. He's really gonna fall into that and believe that this guy cannot hurt him. And man, when that fight hit, man, when Devin's popping him with them jabs, man, he gonna feel that shit, dude. He gonna feel that shit. And he gonna realize that, man, like that power shit. I gotta be able to land this power. Yeah. So why are you letting someone fan base dictate what you can decide for yourself, Dodge J? Right. Said Jin Teriyaki fighting at train stations and shit. Like, boy, that's what I said, man. Brian Norman, he done drunk the top rank Kool-Aid. It is nothing wrong with having confidence in yourself. There's nothing wrong with having confidence in yourself. But check this out. He done drunk the top red Kool-Aid. And the reason why I say this is because he really believed that these guys that he beat, like he's so like, how can I say this? He's proud, he's super proud of what he did. Beating Jin Kasaki, Cuevas, and Santillan. He's looking at that like, damn, if I can beat those guys that they put in front of me, I could beat Devin Haney. I could beat somebody as good as Devin Haney. But in reality, it's like, no, nigga, them niggas, they had you on a strict diet. Top Rank had a strict diet for you, bro. They said, after that Quentin Randall and that boy Checker fight, nigga, we gonna put you in there with some flat-footed guys. Flat-footed guys. They really wanted him to get clipped, but they said, you know what? Since he can get clipped, that's his style. They got a little buzz. Let's go ahead and continue having fighting these flat-footed guys. And he fought Cuevas and Jin Kasaki. Now he think he the shit. Now he thinking he T.I. and Hagler. You know what I'm saying? He on that top rank Kool-Aid. He think he's really that boy. But it's okay though, because you have to have that type of confidence. But he don't understand he's in for a rude awakening. Because nigga, top rank served you up a nice dish, bro. And Devin Haney wouldn't be on the menu if them niggas was not fighting on Tubi TV. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you right now. They'll tell you right now, bro, that's a too much dip on your chip trying to fight Devin. In fact, you should be trying to fight Regis. Nigga, Top Rank will fuck around would have made a Regis versus Brian Norman before they would have made a Devin Haney versus Brian Norman because they know Devin. They have a history with Devin. This ain't my conjecture. This ain't my opinion. They have a history with Devin Haney, and Devin Haney, what he's shown is you put them top ranked guys in front of him, he's gonna leave with their belts and hurt them niggas' feelings. That's his history with top rank. So you don't think the matchmakers over there know that maybe this is just a little step up too far for B Norm? But they don't see it though. They don't see it. They just think that power is just the all end all be all. If you got power, that means you just, a god out here. Not even to count the fact that if a nigga really has some real life power for real, niggas KO ratio would have been higher than that. Niggas KO ratio would have been 90%. What was Deontay Wilder's ratio in his prime? What was Wilder's KO ratio in his prime? What, 90%? Like 95%? Right? So you niggas can't tell me that this nigga Brian Norman just some super duper just killer puncher. Like maybe that punching power comes from him fighting flat-footed guys who's gonna sit there because when he fought the quote unquote movers and the boxers, I wasn't seeing that. I wasn't seeing that fucking country strong power. I wasn't seeing that at all. So it's going to be interesting to see Devin versus another young explosive fighter. Shit can get spooky. And here's the thing: a lot of people go into this fight thinking, "Oh well, he's never fought another African American before in his whole entire career." No, he's fought African American, Black American motherfuckers for a very long time. He grew up in the Mayweather gym. The Mayweather gym. He wasn't sparring just Latino guys and shit like that. He was beating up on other black, young, strong black guys. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Hear me out, Moose. Hear me out, Moose. And I get it. Sparring in the real fight is different. But, nigga, this guy's come from sparring fighters like Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter. Like, what we talking about? Like, this nigga been fighting and sparring black American fighters. Like, what we talking about here? Nigga had a whole doghouse fight with Javante Davis, who is a bigger puncher than Brian Norman Jr. Javante Davis is a bigger puncher than Brian Norman Jr. And this is somebody that a young Devin Haney was beating up on. And it's on film. It's on film. It's on film. It's not my conjecture. So y'all gotta miss me with he's never fought anybody black before. He just fought Regis Prograde. Regis ain't black. I know he likes skin, but damn, he black. He's black, y'all. Regis is black. Niggas is banking on that KO. Oh, Regis, Norman got to do this. Norman got to, man, watch this. Watch how Norman gets turned so many ways. He ain't gonna know which direction Devin punching his ass. Y'all never see this nigga fight backwards. And you niggas is so confident. That's why look. I'm gonna just let the man speak for himself. I want to play that clip, man. I gotta play that clip. That nigga said, man, watch this. Watch this.
I'm gonna box when I want to box. I'm gonna do what I want on November 22nd, and I'm gonna fight when I want to fight. I'm gonna box when I want to box. I'm gonna do what I want on November 22nd, and he's not gonna be able to stop it. I could tell him what I'm gonna do, and he's not gonna be able to stop it. I think people are gonna be very surprised with how I beat this guy. I don't want to give away too much. I'm gonna beat him all around the board. They're gonna be surprised for sure. I know they. It's not even. I don't think. I know they're gonna be surprised because I'm just an all around complete fighter, and I want to show that. Sound like you ready to fight, good brother? I'm gonna fight when I want to fight.
Even Ward knows so he said sound like you ready to fight. That type of shit got Ward ready. Ward thinking to himself, like, damn man, I missed this game. I missed this game. That young nigga got me ready. He cheesing like a motherfucker. Yeah. I know that feeling. I know that feeling 100%. When you know The nigga in front of you ain't fucking with you, regardless of what the fans are saying. I gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Norman over here, he gotta put the fake Clubber Lang tough guy. Oh yeah. He walking in the fucking Grand Rivals. He mugging. Nigga, what you so mad for? Who you mugging, nigga? Who are you mugging? He gotta put that little tough persona on. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. He has to convince himself for this fight because he know this is a big step up. Nigga, y'all act like he was watching Devin Haney, preparing for Devin Haney when he was jump roping with that big ass screen watching. No, he was trying to learn from that. Nigga was trying to learn from him, bro. Nigga, that. I look. I ain't want to have to say that, but it's the truth. Niggas thought it was some legit like, oh, he been sitting here waiting and plotting on Dev. No, it's oh damn, Dev's a good fighter. Let me study this nigga. Niggas don't even understand, nigga. It's a whole freshman versus a senior. You niggas about to see this shit in live action. About to take that little nigga to school. Y'all talking about y'all love the way to talk. He love the way he talk. Y'all gonna love the way he talk after this fight. Watch, because he gonna be talking about how he got so much experience fighting Devin Haney. That's what the fuck's gonna happen. He gonna talk about how he got so much experience fighting young Dev and how this is gonna make him such a better fighter. I know it. You know it.
Not gonna be able to stop it. I think
Nigga
it's the
said
fight when I want to
he said I can tell that nigga what I'm gonna do. He not gonna be able to stop that shit, bro.
fight. I'm gonna box when I want to box. I'm gonna do what I want on November 22nd, and he's not gonna be able to stop it. I can tell him what I'm gonna do, and he's not gonna be able to stop it. I think people are gonna be very surprised with how I beat this guy. I don't want to give away too much. I won't beat him all around the board. They're gonna be surprised for sure. I know they. It's not even. I don't think. I know they're gonna be surprised because I'm just an all around complete fighter, and I want to show that. Sound like you ready to fight, good brother.
Yeah, he definitely sound like he's ready to. He ready to put some hands on a nigga, man. I don't even feel bad for the Norman fans, but I feel bad for Norman because Norman, he's just a young dude, man. I'm 30 now, so I know that feeling of being young and and hungry and people underestimating you, this and that. But I do understand that when I was younger, man, I had my losses, bro. That made me a man. That made me a better man. And he gonna have to go through that loss to understand this shit, bro. He gonna have to go through that loss to understand this shit. Like, and it's not gonna be like he probably not gonna get knocked out. He probably not gonna get knocked out, but he gonna feel it. His feelings might get hurt. His feelings might get hurt for real, because it's like, damn, man, like I really I thought this and this, no judges. I thought this was gonna get me there. Nah, nigga, it ain't just about this and your physical strength, bro. It's about this up here and experience doing this shit for so long, bro. You over here in overseas jump rope until your fucking legs fall off, my G. Nigga, y'all's been supposed to have this shit ready, nigga. Why the gym closed, nigga? Y'all's been supposed to have this shit ready, nigga. You supposed to been fucking have the food ready and all that shit, food prepped. Now you over here embarrassing yourself by father out here denying food from the Saudi and them. It's like, man, y'all niggas looking crazy. Y'all should have just had this shit on wraps. Now y'all niggas scrambling, trying to figure shit out. So he thinks he bricks can beat skill and technique. I've seen a lot of punchers get beat, bro. Nobody wants to accept that Devin might just be a good fighter. He might be a special fighter. Why nobody want to accept that? Yep. Said Devin was manufactured because he had a father in his life and had that direction. Nah, niggas want to talk about, bro. Dev chose this game. Dev could have been doing anything else, bro. Nigga, if your pops already have paper, nigga, nigga could have done anything. He could have just been living off his pops money. I know a lot. I know a lot of niggas like that who's just living off their family money. Kids driving their parents' Benzes and shit like that, not doing shit with their life, buying drugs. Them be the worst. The niggas like that be the worst folks for real, for real. And I ain't saying all of them, but I'm just saying niggas who come from money sometimes it don't be what y'all think it is. You niggas be thinking, oh, they gonna come out nice and perfect and go to right school. No, these niggas be chasing. They be chasing that thug life. They be chasing that motherfucking street shit. They be wanting that shit, bro. I do a nigga, man. I do a motherfucker. He was adopted, but his parents was rich as fuck. But he want to be in the hood with us. Hey, what the fuck you want to do? What you want to be in the hood with us for? Went over to this nigga crib. I said, "There's no way you over here with us." No fucking way. That's what I'm saying. Instead of him chasing like that street shit and dumb goofy shit, this nigga said, "I'm gonna risk my fucking life and career. I'm gonna put my all into boxing so I can be like, the greats. I want to be like that guy that my father had me around when I was a kid, Floyd Mayweather, and senior." So for that guy, Devin, to be focused on boxing instead of just doing other shit, unless he's the real deal in this shit, like on some Kobe Bryant shit. Like niggas, people had paper that niggas they ain't had to do this shit for real. Niggas now niggas is doing boxing. They doing it for the love of the fucking game. The love of the game, being the best athlete. Like Andre Ward loved that conversation with Haney. You can see it in his face because he's like, man, like this sounds like that's it. Like going to the fucking Saudi early, getting acclimated to the weather. You see me, I'm in the gym right now. I'm already ready. That type of shit make a older boxer proud. I'd be proud if I was Ward for sure, or Roy Jones Jr. Seeing a young champion in a fight like this, and he's talking like that. And that's why I don't understand. How can you hate on Dev? How can you hate on him? I get some of that other shit outside of boxing be strange, like him going through it with his women and all that shit. People go through that type of shit, but him going through all that and all this other shit. But I don't feel like that's enough for you to hate this man. Like how these people are making 2 hour long videos, like this freaking weird white dude. He did a 2 hour video talking about how he hates Devin Haney. He's a coward and all this shit. Like what? How can you hate this dude? He's fighting Brian Norman Jr., the guy that y'all say is a KO puncher who's knocking niggas' memories. He taking niggas' memory cards out. You remember when y'all used to play PlayStation 2? You had no memory card, or when you did have a memory card, somebody just snatched that shit out. Nigga, that's what fucking Brian Norman did to motherfucking Jin Kasaki. He snatched this motherfucking memory card out. And that's who Devin Haney's fighting. But y'all niggas want to get mad. You Tank fans want to be in the comment section mad. Said how we betting this. I got some money. I already made my bets. Some of the people who bet me are in the chat right now. Right now. But speaking of people in the chat and speaking of just everything, artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. Artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. Niggas talking about, so what would you do? What would you do if Devin Haney lose, nigga? What you gonna do when Devin Haney win? You gonna come to my website and buy some shirts, nigga? Since you care about a nigga well-being? You want to know if I'm fine? You want to know if I'm cool? Nah, when he win, come bring that same energy that you have. Your how you so concerned about me. Bring that shit to artmanapparel.com. We gonna have some shirts for you. For sure. What you gonna do if Devin lose? Nigga, what you gonna do when Devin win? What you gonna do when Norman lose? You gonna kick Norman to the curb? You gonna get Devin his props? Niggas is foolish, bro. Y'all talking about this nigga ain't got no pop. Nigga, he's literally sending niggas to the hospital. Now he about to fight at a weight that he's comfortable against a nigga with no fucking defense. I don't even like, I don't, I feel like a lot of people be listening to my show and they start to reevaluate their picks and be like, damn, you know what? Maybe, maybe this guy do got a point. Maybe this guy do got a point because you got to really think about it. He really got this fight on the fly. Like, Brian Norman wasn't really prepared for Devin for real, for real. So he didn't really have enough time to get like a new coach to teach him some shit like how to avoid a jab and how to break the clinch and certain footwork. He ain't really had no time for none of that. Y'all not even looking at it like that. This fight kind of came on the fly because Dev was trying to fight Tio and he was trying to fight Boots. He was trying to fight Tio, and then the next option was Boots. And then Brian Norman got the call. But Brian Norman, niggas ain't had bro. I watched so much film of Brian Norman, man. I was watching this interview with him, bro. He was telling niggas to basically hit up Top Rank to tell him basically to make a fight for him. No cap. I swear I'm not joking. Not even on no funny shit. He didn't know this fight was coming. He didn't know it was coming. So this just came out of the fucking blue. He ain't got no time to get no nutritionist. He ain't got no time to get no motherfucking real like coach that was gonna show him some certain shit. So he just going off of what he's doing, what he's been doing, and that's just gonna show. It's gonna show. It's gonna show. And Brian Norman, he gonna realize like, man, maybe I gotta switch things up. Maybe I should fire what's her name? Jolene, the one that was yelling, "Ah, what the fuck? Maybe he should fire her and fucking demote his dad, get a new trainer. How about Ronnie Shields? Get a strength and conditioning coach. Get a strength and conditioning coach. Cause these niggas telling you to just jump rope. Nigga, like, what? Just jump rope, nigga. No, that ain't it. Get a strength and conditioning coach. He gonna learn all this shit from this fight. He gonna get a nutritionist. He gonna fire Jolene. I don't know. She probably got him in some type of fucked up contract. It's probably how them folks be. So, but if he could fire her ass, motherfucking get some security so niggas don't be out here ripping your shirt up no more. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. But nah, real shit. Get a new coach. You don't even gotta fire your pops. I ain't. That'll be some hating ass nigga shit. That's the type of shit y'all hating haters be on. Oh, fire Bill. Nah, I ain't saying he gotta fire his pops. He should probably just demote his pops and just add a new trainer to the game. You know, get a nutritionist, move up in weight, and figure it out. Real shit. No, he don't got no nutritionist, bro. He literally said he's cooking his own meals. He is cooking his own meals. This is not my conjecture. This is what he said. This is what Brian Norman said. And that's why people be like, oh, Art, man, you reaching, you reaching. No. See, here, the difference between me and y'all, see, I'm literally in the spot where I work at. I work from home. I have electronics in my face. You know what I'm saying? I know how to multitask. I've been knowing how to advertise my business online while on the clock and stuff like that. So I have time to be on social media and stuff like that and get to I really get to evaluate the sport because I'm also getting paid for it too. I'm not doing this shit for free. I'm getting paid for it. Like, I'm gonna get a check from YouTube. I'm getting this money from artmanapparel.com, drawing the best illustrations out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my thing. And then on top of that, I have a full-time job in healthcare. So I have time to analyze this shit. And I'm listening to the shit that Brian Norman is saying. And it's like, dog, I'm super confident in my pick. This is why I talk about this. Because I'm confident. I'm actually watching the Randall fights. I'm watching the Boy Chicken fights. I'm watching the training footage. I'm seeing how he's looking. I'm seeing how he's getting angry now. That weight cut getting to his ass. He's getting angry. I see all this shit. I see the inexperienced team. I see all that shit, bro. So niggas be mad. They be mad at me. Oh, Art man, you reaching. You reaching. Nah, nigga, I ain't reaching nothing. Nigga, I'm pointing out shit that y'all ain't pointing out. Reason why Brian Norman Sr. ain't talking about what y'all talking about. He's talking about what I'm talking about. He's directly saying my name. Why is he saying my name? Why is he saying my I'm just a nigga in Minnesota. This nigga is in Saudi Arabia. Why is he in Saudi Arabia saying my name and I'm in Minnesota? I'm not a boxer. I ain't never punched a nigga professionally ever. Punched niggas on some street shit, but never in the ring for real, for real. Unless some sparring shit. That's it. You know why he's talking about me? You know why? You know why? Because a hit dog hollers, I'm saying something that's hitting them. something that is affecting them. They hear it. My takes, huh? Nah, nigga, they call me Art Man, nigga. Art Man the Great. Ask about me. Ask about me in Newcastle, England, nigga. Cause they wearing my shit out there. ArtmanApparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. Because he's sensitive emotion. He talking about and this nigga said I'm winning. This nigga said I'm winning social media battle. Like what? That's how you know you lost the plot, senior. Both senior and junior lost the plot. You said they disrespect. I don't care about that. I don't care about the hate. I don't care about the hate. You say, I'm fucking with you. I definitely say your merch is the best merch in the game, hands down. For sure. For sure. Let me drop the link and get some callers up in here. Let's talk. Let's talk about it, man. Because I'm confident in my pick. I'm super confident. Said Art Man know what he doing. It's just too bad after Saturday. Yeah, nah, too bad for you Norman fans. Y'all gonna have a rude awakening. Oh man, I only thought one nigga can get hurt in a boxing match. All right. Even though y'all done seen Norman get hurt, bro. Like y'all acting like this or something. Like, no, there's footage of him being hurt by lesser fighters. This ain't my opinion. I ain't reaching for nothing. You telling me these lesser fighters can hurt this nigga and Dev has no chance of hurting him? That's why Dev said, remember this day. Remember this fucking day. But shout out to my nigga Insane. What's popping, fam?
Oh man, I just came through, man. I had got some breaking news on my phone, man. I wanted to deliver to the people.
What's the news, family?
Man, Artman got the best apparel in the game. ShopArtman.com, man. Get the best apparel in the game. That's all I wanted to say, man. Have a good show. I'm in the chat.
Hell yeah, yeah. You know how it is, man. But you see, with Brian Norman, man, a lot of folks act like this guy, like he got some type of triple G chin or something. Like, I done seen this nigga get hurt by some niggas that you don't even know. Niggas you don't even know.
That's a fact. But I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. ShopArtmanApparel.com, man. Best merchandise in the game. I'm out.
Nah, real shit. Said, has he bought a shirt yet? See, that's what we call real shit right here, man. Artmanapparel.com. Said, Artman, you changed your mind. Nah, I ain't changing shit. I ain't changing shit, man. Look, check this out. Brian Norman, hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter, you know what I'm saying? He got the power, he got the mindset, you know what I'm saying? He got the physical strength, got the Georgia country strong. He got that, man. He got all that going for him. And I wish the best of luck to him after this defeat. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying out here saying, oh, I hate this nigga. 'Cause nah, I don't hate this nigga. Nah, 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 nah. I don't hate Brian Norman at all. I wish him the best of luck. But man, you don't never let a freshman take your spot. And this nigga's a freshman, so they're about to cook this little nigga. He said I bought 3 shirts already. Yeah, Compliment. He bought some shirts. He bought some shirts, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute since he bought some shirts. You know what it is? Cause he been seeing them Haney winning illustrations. So he ain't like that. He ain't like that. So Compliment, he wants some Norman shit. Said when you see Dev get hurt. Two question is Norman better than Linares and Dev's other former opponents? Here's my opinion on that. Here's my opinion on that. I can see how it's perceived that Brian Norman is a better opponent than guys that Devin fought, because you would think, oh well, first of all, he's young, he's younger than Devin, he's black American, and with black American you come with that natural athleticism, speed, and in this case he also has some good power and some strength. So it's like, okay, it's perceived that this is a tough opponent, because everybody that was on Devin's road to victory was or where he achieved this, there some of these guys were Latino, some of these guys were older, some of these guys were a little bit smaller, So yeah, people would think that, yeah, okay, well, this guy, Brian Norman is better because he has all these physical attributes. That's what it really is. It's because people believe because he has all these physical attributes that he is better than the guys that Devin Haney has fought. But reality, skill wise, no, he's not better than some of these guys that Devin fought skill wise. But when you say on a natural athletic point, yeah, you would say, yeah, he's the most, he's probably going to be the most physically strong opponent that Devin's fought, younger opponent, and that type of shit can work for Brian Norman. It could, or it can be, it could be his downfall because his lunging, jumping, athletic ass can fucking jump into a left hook. Y'all go back, go watch Sean Porter versus Kell Brook. Watch that fight. How a boxer was able to just beat this brawler. And I'm not saying Sean Porter has the power of Norman. I'm just saying he has way more athleticism than Brian Norman. I'll tell you that. Brian Porter definitely have more athleticism. Said guys will move the goalposts as soon as the young man gets his. No, if he wins, I will give him his credit as a fighter, because that's what we do. But I don't expect that from guys who are on the net hating on Haney. I don't expect you guys to give Haney any credit. I expect you guys to shit on Norman and pull up my old tweets and say, well, look what Artman said. He fought a depleted Brian Norman. He fought a depleted fighter. Said keep sharper with my low artmanapparel.com straight up. Said he gonna eat Devin weak jab. Yeah, he gonna eat it, and then he gonna eat a fucking right hand that's gonna follow up right behind that shit. And then by the time he gets to throwing off the motherfucking shots, Dev gonna be he already gonna be in the motherfucking he gonna be across the fucking ring. Say if only Dev gets credit for taking this fight. Nah, Norman gonna get credit for taking this fight too, because this is a big step up in competition, and y'all gonna see it is. I don't know why y'all don't want to believe that it is, but you know what it is. This is what it really is. A lot of, and I see everybody's breakdown. Everybody's breakdown is, well, look at the Ryan Garcia fight. Well, look at the Ryan Garcia fight. Well, if you want to think about future Devin Haney fights, just look at the Ryan Garcia fight. Don't think about don't think about the masterclass performance that he put on Linares. Think about being biased about the Lomachenko fight, and just overlook that shit and say Lomachenko won in your eyes, even though Devin won by UD. Yeah, these niggas are blinded by some bullshit. They're looking at it like, oh, Devin's not skilled. It's like they're trying to convince themselves that Devin is not a good fighter. Trying to convince themselves that he's not a good fighter. So when this guy goes out here and beats the shit out of Brian Norman, they're gonna be like, oh my God, Devin was in his back. See, he's back. He has, I knew Dev was gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of that type of talk. It's gonna be a lot of that talk. It's gonna be a lot of that talk. These niggas is literally saying the blueprint to beat Dev is the motherfucking cheating him. Everybody be like, well, what if it's like the Ryan fight? I'd be like, well, so what you saying, Brian Norman about to be in them pants? Said just, bro, go watch that performance between Devin versus Linares. This nigga was 22. Look at the performance between Devin and Linares. This nigga was 22. Yeah, he got buzzed in that, what, like the last 10 seconds of that fucking round? So what? Nigga, that was a masterclass performance, bro. At 22. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, your guy, what, at 22, what? Norman, this nigga getting dropped by fucking boy chicken shit with some just some silly shit, just right down the fucking pipe. Nigga didn't even fake. He didn't even fake it. He didn't even throw no jab. He ain't feint nothing. He just threw a straight right down the fucking middle, and boy Chinka dropped his ass. And you want to talk about niggas ain't good and what's elite? Bro, go watch Linares versus Dev. Look at the reflexes in that nigga. Look at them fucking eyes popping the jab. The man is literally popping the jab from round one to round 12, nigga. Jab, jab. Nigga, Linares' face was already swollen by the fucking first round because Haney jab was so fucking persistent in that fucking fight. At 22. At 22. And niggas want to act like, oh, this is just some average 22-year-old shit. No, 22, these niggas talking about some, maybe I should be fighting this guy. I want to avoid this guy. And I'm still coming up. I'm still trying to figure it out. Nigga, stop it, bro. There's a reason why this nigga's the youngest undisputed in the fucking game. In the fucking game. But it's not going to make sense till he beats up on a green fighter. Like, make it make sense to y'all. He's gonna prove himself to y'all by beating up on a nigga who ain't never went 12 rounds before. Like, you niggas is so crazy, bro. I thought we'd be watching boxing here, bro. Are we really watching boxing? Or y'all watching with y'all emotions? Are we really watching boxing? Or are we watching with y'all emotions? Because he's about to fight a nigga who never went 12 rounds, and y'all say if he beats that nigga, that proves to y'all he's special. And I hate to try to like minimize Norman, but it's like, damn, nigga, like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Because he has power. He has power like Linares didn't have no fucking power. Linares was putting niggas lights out, bro. What's this nigga Linares got like 30 fucking 5 KOs? Nigga has more KOs than fucking Brian Norman has fights. What? 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 Regis Prograis is a power puncher, bro. Regis Prograis was not known to go in there and outbox you. Nobody had the idea of Regis going out there and outboxing Devin. Nigga, no, they had the idea of Regis being a KO puncher and he's gonna knock out Dev. Regis was a KO puncher. So yo, why are you niggas acting like this is like this guy is somebody new? Somebody that, I mean, he's new to y'all, he's new on the scene, but y'all acting like this nigga some new skilled ass nigga, undiscovered talent. Y'all gonna see though. Y'all gonna see. Said no. Remember the Ryan first fight? Remember the links Ryan had to get to ring two different steroids. They don't even care about that shit. I didn't dissect that fucking Ryan shit so fucking much. They don't care about the Nandrolone. They don't care about Osterine. They don't care about none of that shit. All they seen was Dev get dropped. So that's why they go into this fight and they gonna bet they hard earned cash on a nigga who ain't never went 12 rounds before. I just took a nigga money betting on a Ramirez fight, bro. This nigga told me Devin is a shot fighter. He got PTSD. He got PTSD. And when Devin won that fight, I called him that night. That nigga said, man, fuck you, R man. And send me that money. I don't give a fuck what you say. You could say I'm a bitch in the bio, a cash app. You could say I'm a fake ass, lame ass, nerd, Steve Urkel nigga, all that looking at nigga, all that shit. You can say all that. As long as that money is hitting my cash app and niggas is going to artmanapprentice.com, I don't give a fuck. Real shit. Niggas be like, oh man, you so focused on this fight. You just going overboard. Nigga, I'm getting paper about this shit. What about you? Nigga. But shout out to everybody in the chat though. It's not even about the money to me for real, for real. It's not. It's about just being just a good boxing supporter. I'm going crazy. Doing my thing with this art shit. Nigga, bro, worry about Jinkasaki. Jin Kasaki was sparring in the motherfucking train station, bro. Everybody who lose a bet, you guys need everybody who bet on Norman that's in this chat, y'all gotta come to artmanapparel.com after this fight. Real shit. Real shit. Cause y'all been disrespectful towards me. I see me, I'm a cool nigga. I'm a cool, calm, like I be smoking my tree. I be chilling. I be chilling. So when y'all say shit about me, it really don't hurt my feelings. Cause I be cool. I be smooth. But then I when I'm not lit, I get to thinking about it. Like, hold on, these niggas really be down here disrespecting me. So y'all need to take that disrespect and turn it to some respect and hop on artmanapparel.com after this fight when Devin Haney cooked this nigga. Because I told y'all everything. I told y'all everything. Y'all said I'm tripping. What? Just the other month, I was telling you about this Crawford shit, bro. And y'all said, "Oh, Art man, you don't know what you're talking about. You race picking. You race picking." All right, man. Said Trinidad versus Hopkins equals this fight. Watch. Yeah. Brian Norman is Trinidad. Devin Haney Hopkins. Niggas gonna think, oh, this young, strong guy gonna come in here. Oh, he's just young and strong. He's just so young and strong. Was popping family. Oh, I can't hear you. You might have to fix your mic.
Oh no, I'm good. I was telling the opulent nigga to call in because he be talking crazy on X, dog.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can be.
Okay, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
No,
All
I
right.
was telling that opulent nigga to call in, man. He be going to war on X, man. I just want to see if he ain't a troll or something, man. He be
I
talking
know,
crazy.
but I see he not a troll because well, no, he a real person. He ain't no troll because he done shopped on artmanapparel.com a couple times. So he has my respect from that because he
Ah,
definitely
okay.
he shot with Artman Apparel
Cause there's
early.
so many of these goddamn 50
But
follower, no
but
profile
but I
pictures
will
niggas.
tell you right now, he's a flip flopper. He was team DHP at one point. Now he's team Norman out of the blue. He spent money on Devon shit. He ain't never spent no money on no Norman custom made Norman shit. Hey, but this fight gonna be good though, man. Devin sound confident. I like
Yeah,
how
I
confident
already
Devin
bought
is.
it. It's already a done deal, man.
I'm
But
buying that shit
Devin,
tonight. Matter of fact, I'm buying it tonight. I'm buying
he
it tonight.
sound very confident. He don't sound like that's why I don't get the shit. They 1 minute he weird, nervous energy in the comment. Then the next
Nigga
minute
said he
he's
was
too arrogant.
autistic.
He's too arrogant in the next tone. Niggas be talking about Bill Haney. Bill Haney ain't for real said shit. This whole build up with Brian Norman thing, it's just like they don't know like how they want to feel about Haney, bro. It's cool though.
I think, and this is all part of Bill's plan. Like he gonna let this nigga talk all on the microphone, be distracted with talking in the media, while meanwhile we really in the camp. We really working on a plan on how to beat this young nigga. It's the art of war. And then Norman, Norman today, Pops pulled up with the motherfucking security. Pops got the big ass DHP security. So Norman Senior like, oh, Norman doing all that talking online and through the text. But as soon as he seen them niggas on some, I don't even want to talk to you. Niggas got too much security. Y'all got too much security.
He ain't trying to put on another belly shirt, bro. But on some real shit though, I fuck with the Normans, bro. They just gotta lose to my God, man. That's all it is,
That's
bro.
it. But this, I ain't gonna lie, this shit's entertaining. I like this shit. I'm a boxing fan. I live for this type of shit, bro. That's why I be trying to tell people. This is the only sport that I watch for real. This is the only sport I watch. A lot of people watch football, basketball, all that type of shit. I only really just watch boxing. So this type of shit really get me hyped. I'm not a sports person for real.
You
Just
seen
boxing.
they keep acting like that Ryan versus Barrios fight is real, so I don't really know who I got in that fight because Ryan looked ass, lost the Rolly, and then Barrios is Barrios.
They
He
gonna let him
ass.
take that shit for this fight.
I can see that.
Watch, watch. Ain't gonna be no drug testers for this fight.
Like, cause Barrios, I feel like he's technical enough to win.
Barrios gonna take a dive down there. Who knows? This nigga's fucking ass. To me, in my opinion, he's too. I don't respect Barrios as a fighter. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because I feel like he's tricking the whole like boxing world. He's holding this belt hostage. He ain't trying to fight the best. He's just really just he's really just trying to capitalize off him having the belt. That's it. And I ain't saying that I hate him or anything like that. I'm just saying like nigga, move off the fucking pot. Give up that fucking belt. Go do something else with it, with your career. Get that belt to somebody else.
The nigga really almost fumbled it to Pacquiao, bro. Like that shit is crazy, bro.
To an old ass Pacquiao, like nigga, like this is why you don't. This is why you ain't fighting these niggas. We see it, and you know, and this is why like niggas gotta really respect Dev because Dev was literally Mario Barrios mandatory
When he was at 140.
140, so he can literally move up to 147 like he's at right now and just fight Mario Barrios, or say they was gonna have to come to a purse bid for that shit.
Didn't Barrios get spanked by Tank? Then he turned around and beat Ugas for that WBC vacant or something. Like what? I
Yeah,
forgot
he
how it
moved he
went.
moved up. He moved up to 147 and he fought uh he ended up fighting Yugas for a belt. But somebody was beating on his ass just recently. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the dude name. Another Hispanic dude.
Yeah, like every time he fight, that nigga face turned into like he got stung by some bees or something.
So was he just a sea fighter all along, or did Tank do that to him?
It was a mixture of both. Because he started off decent and then he fought this little Russian dude. He fought this little Russian dude, and that Russian dude put the beats on his ass, but they gave it to Mario Barrios. And then that's when he ended up fighting Javante next, and then Javante beat the shit out of him. And then his just went downhill after that. So it was like a combination of both. Like every fight that he had going forward. Oh yeah, and then Keith Thurman beat his ass, and Keith Thurman beat the
Oh,
shit
I
out of him.
forgot about that. I forgot.
Keith Thurman beat the shit out of that nigga too. So it's like he
And that
really
was
like,
Thurman last fight at 47, wasn't it?
yeah.
Oh yeah, so he just been getting his ass walked. Okay.
And he lucked up to have a belt.
And this nigga's a champion, bro.
He not no champion in my eyes. He a title holder. He a title holder. He ain't no fucking champion. Champions fucking fight other champions. Champions fight number one contenders. Champions fight skilled fighters. They don't fight. They don't fight old ass niggas who was boxing since Fight Night Champions was out. Like Manny Pacquiao's. Just no way this nigga still boxing. This nigga was in Fight Night Champions, bro. That shit
That's
came out when I was in
crazy.
fucking high school. I'm a grown ass man. I'm 30 years old now. Like, there's no way you over here going life and death with this old ass nigga. Like, the fuck out of here. That's why Mario Barnes, I can really go in all day on this nigga. He did beat Yugas though. He did beat Yugas. So I'll give him his credit
After
on that.
Spence destroyed him, I
After
was at
Spence
that
already
fight.
ruined him though. Yeah.
Bro, that the energy at that Spence Ugas fight, I'll never forget that shit, boy. That shit was lit.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what's crazy though? That Yuga's fight so crazy. I I was analyzing that fight. I seen Errol Spence do the same combination on a puncher bag and did that shit exactly to Yuga
Yeah,
for like the
on that
fifth
nigga.
round. I said, bro, this is literally exactly what he did on the puncher bag. You sitting here like a puncher bag for this nigga. You know what? Somebody made a point though, and I said, nah, he ain't like it. But I understand what they're saying. Somebody said that Norman tries to fight like a poor man's Errol Spence.
Yeah, I remember when I first heard it, dude. That was like his main, like, dude. He was yelling like who he made his style after. He said Spence. I remember that. I think this is before the Crawford fight.
You know, and I see it. I'm like, yeah, nigga. I don't think Brian Norman's gonna be at his 100% best.
But see, people forget, bro. Spence can be technical, bro. He can be. He was basically like basic. Like his style was basic. Like
The
he a
reason why it was
draw.
so good because he kept that jab in your face
Yeah,
and it was persistent. That shit was strong too. A lot of people be forgetting like that's really like the main punch because nobody out here like Mike Tyson dipping and weaving their head every fucking 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't doing that shit. So a lot of people they getting their head popped with fucking jabs. That sets up damn near everything. It sets up the right cross. It sets up a body shot. You triple up a jab, you can blind somebody, and then you can follow up. Man, I seen Crawford. I mean Crawford when he fought Spence, hit that nigga with like he threw like a double jab and then followed up with like a
yeah.
right
That
hook.
nigga was throwing power jabs and shit, nigga.
That's shit.
I was in disbelief, bro. I had a whole fight party, nigga, when that shit was happening, bro.
Nigga, I
It-
was at my dad's barbershop, man. We had a whole fucking fight party for that. I had everybody came through. Niggas then brought the whole, you know what I'm saying? We blowing it out the bag, you know what I mean? For this fight. So we just here just chiefing watching this fight, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I knew something was off that ring
yeah,
walk.
when Spence was walking out, I was already feeling it, bro.
I
I
was
was
already
feeling it.
feeling it. And
I
then
was
and
feeling
then
it.
and then on top of that, the first round was the teller because when that nigga Spence threw that jab so slow, and I could see Crawford's eyes.
Yeah, like,
I could
oh
see
yeah,
Crawford looking at him like, oh yeah, like you throwing it like
yep.
that. Oh, I was like, oh, I was just quiet smoking. I
Hey,
was just
bro,
quiet
another
smoking.
reason that Crawford earned my respect, even though Spence was my guy, bro, he really could have did Spence worse than what he did.
He could have. I seen it.
As the fight was going on, I was like, yeah, Crawford showing him mercy for real right now, bro. He could really just finish him right now, bro.
He
Yeah,
could do. He could have did a real bad, real bad, for real.
and then that nigga had to go up and beat Canelo to get everybody respect. That's why I'm like, Dev ain't gonna get his respect till he at 54 or something, bro.
Let's say Dev beat this nigga and then fight Conor Ben and beat Conor Ben. You think they gonna say he got a good resume? They gonna be like, nah, he ain't shit.
Nah. Somehow they gonna say Conor Ben wasn't like that, and even though he was a drug cheat too. Um, yeah, bro, I don't see it. He gotta get that get back with Ryan Garcia, man. He got to. That's why I ain't mad at if they just feed Barrios to Ryan Garcia. Cause he gotta get that get back, man.
Imagine that a unification for the WBC, WBO, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia too. VADA testing starts as soon as that contract gets started. It's fucking signed.
That's the play. If Oscar don't get in the fucking way,
If that's just here in the States, boy, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out of there. I'm going. Niggas gonna be mad at me. Our man.
but I do see that. I do see him fighting Barrios, and they let him. It's minimal drug testing and shit. But when you fight Haney, none of that shit's going. You're going to be drug tested, brother, for that rematch. I just can't believe he looked so ass against Rolly. Like, I was
I
like
did.
laughing my ass off, bro.
I seen that his physique, bro. And yeah, and you know so crazy, man. People call me crazy all the time. They said I was reaching. They said, Art man, you reaching. Ryan looks the same. He looks exactly the same from the Haney fight going in.
Oh,
I
he
said,
had no
hell no.
definition.
I said, nigga had no definition in his body, no tone, no nothing. What? His voice changed, nigga. He ain't got that, nigga. Bro, he had that fucking suit on, looking like a fucking a public defender, bro. Like what? That shit was draping on his ass. I said, hell nah. This is not who
Like
y'all
a
think it
public
is.
defender is crazy.
And then he went in there, got his ass kicked in front of all them people. It was so funny too because all them people. The play was to embarrass Devin. They really try to embarrass Devin
Yeah,
during the
they
shit.
still tried to make the card being bad on him, bro. I feel like that Tiafimo fight was ass. To be honest, he
That
wasn't
shit was
taking enough
ass too.
chances.
Niggas don't even talk about that shit.
Bro, he could have stopped that Barbosa dude, bro. The Barbosa nigga was talking all that shit just to fight Scary in there. Like, that fight was terrible. And then they call his shit a masterclass, though.
That shit was whack too, nigga. Like I don't even know what niggas was talking about. That's why they say. That's why they saying the whole card was whack, but they don't want to say because it was all the fights y'all ain't like it. Y'all ain't say. Y'all just say it was just Devin's fault. Even though Devin, the nigga who won this fight.
And I was rooting for Tio in that fight, but he fucking, man, that shit was terrible. He could have stopped that Barbosa nigga, bro.
Oh, Barbosa's ass to me. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's ass.
Yeah, he's trash. He talked the good talk, but he's trash.
He was telling everybody, "Don't worry, y'all. I'm about to beat him up for y'all." This nigga went in there and fought like a fucking sucker. Like, well, what? But that Devin fight. A lot of people saw super critical about that Devin Ramirez fight, man. Devin was stinging his ass, man.
Yeah.
He was stinging that
And that
motherfucker.
fight, that fight was 140, wasn't it?
144.
Mm-hmm.
Now 147, about to be a movie. Did you see that interview with him, Award?
Yeah, that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was
I
fire.
I like how comfortable he was. That nigga, he know he about to beat this nigga Norman ass for real.
Man, I can't wait to see what Mason gonna do too. This his time right here. This his time.
If I was Mason, my goal would be to become that nigga that's gonna officially beat Devin Haney for real. That's what I'll be my goal. To try to fight Devin, catch him at Devin when he like 28, 29, 30.
Mm-hmm. Cause you see Shakur try be trying to little bro niggas, and that's my little bro and all that shit, man. Nobody wanna hear that shit, man. Keyshawn Davis ran from the smoke, talked that shit to him, and then didn't even make weight, man. I was disappointed.
Now these niggas inside signed to the fucking the Prince.
The same motherfucking man. So they never fighting, bro. That's never happening.
These niggas
Uh,
they signed to the Prince. Now he talking about some yeah. We about to fight Namir Albright. We gonna get it back in blood for my brother, and then we gonna do some bigger and better things. But I'm all for it though. I'm all for it in my opinion. I just want to see the young kid active again. I don't want to see him on the shelf smoking weed. You know what I mean?
yeah, he
Eating
need to be
popcorn.
at 40, man. He need to be at 40, man. I think him and Hitchens is a great fight. That's a good style clash right there.
He just moving like a tether. Hey,
Yeah,
God.
man. I hate to say that shit.
He
I hate
he
to
do
say.
move. He do move like a tether. Like how you just gonna take the microphone and say, "Man, fuck Devin Haney, man, fuck Devin Haney." After fighting Devin Haney's leftovers, and then when the pops press you about making a fight, like, "Oh yeah, let's make it happen." We plugged in with Turkey, nigga. Niggas talking about throwing some bread. Let's make it happen. Ah, nah, I'm good, man. Like, nigga, that's some sucker shit. Some
Hell
tether
yeah.
shit, bro. That's some, bro. You don't think that's some whole shit?
What's that?
How this nigga Hitchens, he gonna hop on the microphone and say
Oh
fuck
yeah,
Devin.
fuck the Haneys. Yeah, bro. His name is literally clickbait, bro.
And
Literally
then and then
clickbait.
when niggas is talking about making the fight for real, like let's call our lawyers, let's make this shit real. We got Turkey on the line too. Nigga on some I'm good.
Nigga been running from Matias, and Matias is boo boo. I feel like Hitchens beats him. Like, I don't even understand why he
He's
don't
scared
want
of
it.
that pressure. He's
Like,
scared of
that
pressure.
nigga Turkey,
That's
but
why they be
motherfucking
trying to
gifted
compare
that
this
nigga a
nigga.
belt.
They be trying to compare this nigga to Devin. I'm like, no, hell no. This nigga's scared of pressure.
That nigga Matias is boo boo, man. He really lost that fight to what's his name, Casasio.
To Pero.
Pero, okay.
No, he
Yeah,
lost to
man.
Perro, and then no, he really lost to what's his name? What's that nigga name? Poyo, who beat Gary Russell. He said, "Damn, y'all niggas really going at it in the motherfucking chat." Said, "Man, Spence look high." Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I'm digging these interviews from Devin. But I'm looking at Brian Norman. What they say, fake demon niggas be fake demons.
Hey, that nigga
Like,
came
what
out
the fuck
mugging a
he
crowd
mugging
full of
for? Who he
Saudis.
mugging? Who
This
he
nigga came
mugging?
out mugging Saudi Arabians and shit.
It's that cut.
Bro, that's why I fuck with Abdullah Mason, because he don't gotta play tough. None of that shit, bro. Like, he came out there like he at work. This another day in the office.
Who was Brian Norman mugging though? Bill them? Like, were they in the front row?
That nigga was chewing the hell out of that gum, dehydrated and shit.
I said that nigga gonna jump rope till his fucking legs fall off, man. Shit. Boy, they talking about, oh, well, it don't matter. We 152 right now. We 153. Boy,
That
nigga.
nigga, hey, that nigga fuck around gonna get in that ring and his legs gonna get tired, bro. All that
I
fucking jump
know
rope.
all that fucking jump roping. Nobody's
You
saying
not
that.
supposed to OD on that, bro. You on concrete doing that shit too. You not supposed to OD on that shit, bro.
Yep. But this is a learning experience. You live and you learn.
I know that nigga Regis, when he got in there, bro, his feet was in cement. Like he couldn't believe it.
Bro, this nigga Dev was rolling under Regis punches, and Regis was shorter than this nigga. That shit's crazy. Rolling under that shit, pivoting out, and then popping it with a jab. Yeah. What's his name? He gonna feel this shit. He gonna see like he gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? He gonna like, what the fuck? I ain't know Dev was that good for real, for
Nigga, I
real.
got so many tweets bookmarked. I got two niggas in Georgia that's gonna owe me some bread. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, niggas is
I
gonna
got
be.
I just made a group on my messenger on Facebook with niggas that I'm betting on Facebook. I named the group niggas that's gonna owe Art Man apology and some money on Saturday.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I was on that nigga Champ Side channel. That nigga got a whole list of niggas for after the fight, bro.
Damn.
I'm telling you. He says, y'all want to put your name on here? Come on, who else want? I'm telling you, bro. This shit is.
This
He's
shit
not going
real,
up
bro.
against no
This shit
Shakur
real, man.
Stevenson. He's not going up against a Shakur Stevenson, bro. Like niggas is crazy out here.
They say he going against Deontay Wilder at 147.
Yeah, the Deontay that didn't want to fight Boots, man. Look, they never gonna talk about that, man. Boots had that nigga looking
Boost would
crazy.
have annihilated that nigga. Haney just gonna embarrass that nigga.
Yeah, that nigga Boots was on his bumper. Marios was babysitting that belt. They made Boots move out the division.
Bro, Dev win this fight. When niggas gonna say that?
Fight Boots.
Fight Boots at 54. He's scared to move to 154 though, for real. But you know, with Dev though, he got some people that's under him that's gonna be some killers too.
Yeah, man. Mason.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That I see the thing about me, I'm a boxing fan. I'm not just a boxer fan. I'm a boxing fan. As you see on artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. And it's not just Devin Haney. You're gonna see a lot of fighters. And with this boxing shit, man, it's always gonna be another guy. Always gonna be another guy. It's easy to become a champion. It's hard to stay a champion.
Facts. For real, I think what's his name? Schofield gonna have to move up to 40, bro. That's why that's why I think he keep flaking out of fights, bro. He looked
Now
huge
he trying to
against
position himself to
Quantum.
get he positioned himself to get that WBA belt that Tank got since he high in the rankings with that.
And Tank is gonna stop that young boy.
He would be a fucking fool to skip everybody and say he about to fight Tank.
Like Frank Martin, my guy, but we learned this with Frank Martin, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga I don't respect Schofield them for real. Like them niggas be moving so shaky.
Fuck no. Wasn't they gonna do the fucking Mason fight after the Shakur fight fell through, or was that before? I remember he did the
Nah, they was gonna do a fight with this guy named H2O.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I be seeing him on X. I ain't for real hip on him like that.
Yeah, he had a big hiccup in his career, talking shit about Haney. Sad shit. But I fuck with him though. I want to see the young kid. He just had a fight. He just got a stoppage. So I'm glad. I want to see him do great. I don't want to see him fail for real. Schofield. You said some double lazy bro. Yeah, I lost a lot of respect for Schofield. Like that nigga with that fucking crazy ass hairline and his sassy ass pops.
He got that motherfucking dude off Power Rangers with the crazy hair.
Yeah, he got that. He got that Power Ranger thing going on. Like damn, bro. But I can't wait for this fight. Devin sounds super confident though.
Yeah, I like this energy. I ain't gonna lie.
But
I
what you
like
think
it.
about Norman energy? Because Norman said, he said, boy, I'm gonna kill you, boy. Boy,
I
boy,
just hope he
boy.
believe, like he really believe that shit, bro. But when you get in there, bro, you cannot just think I'm trying to land this one punch, bro. You do not get in there thinking that, man. Regis
Stop.
thought the same shit, and Regis was a dog at 140, bro.
Everybody say Norman's just gonna knock out Devin Haney. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I know it ain't Bremis.
Nah, I ain't Brimus. He ain't coming here.
I
He got hit up the
don't want to see
pharmacy.
him till after the fight. I don't want to see him till after the fight.
Niggas gonna block me. I already know niggas gonna block me. Matter of fact, I'm about to tweet that. Just don't block me after the fight.
Well, that nigga BFTB, bro, they go hate that nigga, man.
This I ain't gonna lie. This kind of remind me of the Lomachenko shit too. I remember that Lomachenko fight, boy.
That shit was amazing, bro.
Yeah,
I
good
was like,
times.
man, them last two rounds, I was like, my young guy, he got to pull through. He got to pull through these last two rounds. Me and my OG was like, he did that shit. He pulled through them last two rounds, nigga. Bit down on that mouthpiece, bruh. He earned my, I mean, he didn't have to earn my respect fully, but when he did that, when he bit down them last two rounds against Loma, I was like, yeah, he's everything I thought he was, bro.
I can't. Boy, you ain't got nothing in the glove. Remember this day. Remember this day. You better lower your pulse. What if I put you down? You can't. I can't. Boy, you ain't got nothing in the glove. Remember this day. Remember this day. I'm gonna remember every last. You better lower your.
Niggas, they not listening to Dev. He said, and I like you could tell they talking about Dev got PTSD. That don't sound like a nigga with PTSD. He tell that nigga straight up, look,
The nigga literally been fighting his whole life, bro. Like, niggas got to cut that out.
We
study.
won't know. We won't know until the fight happens, bro. People could talk and they could say all this, but until the fight happens, we won't know if he got it or not.
Nigga, who you picking, bro?
I'm picking
No,
Dev.
All
And
right,
you
so
know I
shut up,
don't like
nigga.
Dev, so you know I'm not capping when I say that. So I'm
Niggas
being
gonna come here to
honest.
hate.
No, I'm not coming here to hate, bro. I'm giving my honest opinion. I think Dev gonna outbox Brian Norman, but don't. I'm not gonna say he don't got PTSD just because he says some shit on interview. They're supposed to say that. Fighters are never gonna tell you the truth. They're never gonna tell you they hurt. They're never gonna tell you they weight drained. They're not gonna give you no sort of weakness whatsoever in the before interview. That's not how
yeah.
they do
Well,
it.
I mean, why should they?
Exactly. So like I'm not. We got to see it first before we can say, oh well, he's good. Nah, you know.
And I feel like Brian Norman is the perfect contestant
Now,
for to
like
see.
like you just said yourself, Dev don't need my respect or his fans' respect, but if he go in there and rock out with Brian Norman even just a little bit, just like combine the boxing with a little bit of fighting. You know what I mean? Like you
No,
don't
I
need the
get you.
box. Yeah,
He
get
said
your
he said I'm
respect,
gonna
bro.
bang
If
when I
you
want to
go in there,
bang. I'm
get
gonna
your
box when I want to box. I'm gonna move when I want to move. He said that.
Right, of course, of course. I'm not saying go in there
That
and
sounds
rock
like a nigga that
bang.
knows his boxing.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Art
not saying
man.
go in there and bang out Brian Norman. That would be stupid. He's not gonna win doing that.
Hey,
But
Art.
if,
Hey, who
just
who diagnosed Devin with PTSD, or was it just these YouTube racist haters? Or did any doctor like diagnose him
Yeah,
with PTSD?
It was Doctor Boxing Expert account 225 with the Muhammad Ali profile picture.
now let me tell you
Oh,
why
do
people are
do
saying
they
that. Let me
know? Do they know how PTSD works? Like, are they familiar with what PTSD works
Yeah,
before they
I
run their
actually
mouth?
have
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can
PTSD,
Like,
my nigga.
actually Google PTSD and understand what PTSD is. So
okay,
before
let
you
me
say something to be asinine and make an ass out of yourself,
Oh,
Google
I
it.
know
Take
what it
two
is. I
minutes.
definitely
Take
have it.
2 minutes and
let
Google
me
it
explain
and
why.
understand what
You why.
PTSD
okay,
is.
let him cook. Let him cook.
Okay,
Say what you want to say. Peace
let
start.
me tell you why people. Let me tell you why people are saying that, bro. The reason people are saying that at your very first fight back after the Ryan Garcia fight, you fight a guy who's kind of washed up and not really a dangerous puncher, and you fight very defensive. So that makes people assume that maybe you're scared to get hit all of a sudden. So it's not like you went there with Mike Tyson, bro. It was Jose Ramirez. If that dude got you looking scared like that, what's gonna happen when you fight a nigga that can actually punch for real? So that's
Art
why people are
man,
saying,
Art man. Once again, I don't know what doctor diagnosed that man with PTSD. You had a credible source up here just, I believe, less than a week ago, and said they changed the whole strategy at the last minute because the dude that was in their camp, Shane Mosley, was a undercover spy, so they switched it. That wasn't even the game plan. They switched the game plan. Now, when you speak of PTSD, you have to be diagnosed by a doctor, not a YouTube hater that want to hate on Devin Haney, not a dude that, oh yeah, I'm a Devin Haney fan, but not one of those dudes. PTSD is a real thing. Look it
It,
bro,
up
you
it
taking
really
it
and
too
is
see
literal.
what
from
You taking it
look
too
it up
literal,
and
my
see
God.
what it is.
You taking it
from
too literal.
experience. It
Nobody
really
means
is.
that the medical term when they say that. They just saying that he's scared to get hit. That's all that means. It's not a medical term.
So they're
Art man,
just
if I'm not
they're just hating.
Art
I
man,
mean,
if
Basically,
you
I'm
what
can
you're
not
talking
call
about.
mistaken,
it.
you're in the medical field.
I wouldn't say. I think it's a legit thing to say that he might not be the same guy he was before Ryan Garcia. I think that's a legit question.
I would
Uh,
believe that if he barely won that fight against Ramirez. That nigga won every single round against
Yeah,
this
bro.
nigga.
But Ramirez, he's done, bro. We all know
He
that
took
nigga's washed.
zero damage.
Of course,
Zero
but
damage.
he didn't inflict any damage on Ramirez either. That's the problem.
That's a lot because
he
this
said
nigga got
Bro,
sent to the
Ramirez
hospital after the fight. What are you talking about?
here's a
with
underrated
broken
fact
ribs.
about Ramirez. His feet is better than Brian Norman's.
Uh, no, no. Wait,
Yes.
did you say the win over Ramirez is better than anything Brian Norman has done?
No,
Did you say
I'm
that?
saying that
I,
Ramirez can move around that ring better than fucking Brian Norman, bro.
I
Like,
don't know about that, bro.
okay, bro.
See, he's a low key. Look, he a low key hater, bro. The thing is this: he sent Ramirez to the hospital with broken ribs.
I'm not a low key hater. I told you when I
Sorry,
came on the show I don't like Devin Haney.
sorry. Oh, you a high key hater? Okay, well, cool. Yeah, you can actually Google that. He sent
Uh,
Jose Ramirez to the hospital with broken ribs, same like he did Loma.
I'm out there. Okay, I didn't say anything about it. That's the
And go
true.
look up the
Okay,
punch stats for that whole weekend, bro. He had the highest landing punch percentage of that whole card and of all the fights that weekend. Remember, Canelo fought that weekend. That Skull dude.
like
So I
Yeah.
mean,
the way Dev boxed against Regis Prograis, that was beautiful, bro. That's boxing. But that shit against Ramirez, that's not boxing. That was same
Did
thing with
he?
Shakur. Same thing with Shakur and what's his name, De Los Santos. That's not boxing, bro. That's running.
Okay,
We
let me
gotta
ask you
keep it
this
above.
question, brother. Let me ask you this question: did he box like that when he boxed with Loma? Did he
No,
box like that? Hold
no, he
on. Did he
didn't, and
box
that
like
was a
that when
good
he fought
fight.
Jojo Diaz?
Of course
Did he
not. He
box
did.
like that when he fought Jorge Linares? So every
No.
night Devin Haney goes in the box, he boxes a different way. You never know. You're never gonna know the style he boxes in until he get in there and box your ears off.
Okay, that's not true, bro. Like,
That is
that's
very much true.
definitely
So
true, bro. That's
tell me
definitely
the
true.
fights that he boxed the same.
He
Now you
didn't
got
even
the
I mean,
bring the
spotlight. It's
jab
on
out
okay,
you.
when he
okay,
fought Loma.
I get what you're saying, but for the most part,
Oh, now you
Dev,
get what I'm saying.
Dev,
Oh, that's crazy.
for the most part, Dev is a out and out boxer. That's who he is. He's not a
He's an
brawler.
out and out boxer. Oh, he's a brawler. He's not a
Yeah,
brawler.
he's a pure boxer, similar to like a
Didn't
Hitchens, a
didn't he
Richardson
br-
Hitchens.
didn't he brawl Lomachenko ribs? Did he brawl those?
Yeah, but he'll brawl little niggas like Loma, but he gets there with the big niggas. He
Oh,
not
okay.
doing
Now
that.
Loma a little nigga. Okay.
Nigga,
He
look
is a
at the
little
fight
nigga.
versus Linares, bro. That nigga was toe to toe
You
with that
probably
nigga.
bigger than Lomachenko. The nigga's 5'6", 140 pounds, walking wet. He's not a big dude.
He was
But
putting shit down at 135, brother.
Yeah, exactly. 135 is some little niggas.
he was a little nigga.
That's my point.
You
So
don't
little
get what I'm
niggas fighting
saying.
little niggas is what you saying.
He was a little
No,
nigga.
no, Dev is not a little nigga. That's my
You
point.
just
Dev is
said
not.
that. You
Dev
literally
is
just
not.
said that, brother.
No, no, Loma's a little nigga. Dev is not. My point is, Dev is comfortable brawling with a little nigga, but he's not gonna
So
brawl a nigga
how
his
was
size.
Ryan Garcia bigger than him on fight night then? If he a
And look
little
what happened when
if
he
he a
when he
big
tried
nigga.
to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You
He
don't get
should
what
have
I'm
He
saying.
boxed Loma. He boxed Ryan ears off, and Ryan put him down 3 times. That's what happened. Then we found out
because
that Ryan was on 2 different steroids and came in overweight. What next? You can Google
I'm
this stuff.
saying
You have a
I,
smartphone.
Right.
Do something smart with it.
I'm not.
Tether.
I'm saying. I'm saying. Hey, that shit don't hurt me, brother.
Nah, I just
I'm
fuck with you.
saying.
I'm just fuck with you.
I, I, I'm saying that
Bro, you
if he
came to the
would,
wrong channel hating, bro. You came to the wrong channel hating, bro. But go
I'm
ahead,
not
though.
here to hate. I'm here to debate, bro. That's it. Uh,
Well, all right, man. This your show, man. Debate this dude, man. I don't want to take my nigga
I
shine.
ain't debating. I'm just letting him speak his piece.
So hold
Cause
on,
on
you
I'm
Sat,
said you
saying.
said you got
I'm
Well,
Dev
I'll
saying.
be
as
your
fight
Look,
Huckleberry
camarade.
bro.
then.
Lomachenko's a great fighter. Don't get it twisted. He's
He
a Hall of
elite,
Fame.
bro. He's
He's a
elite.
great. He's a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. But he's a very little dude. Dev will not be comfortable going toe to toe with a nigga his own size.
Bro.
That's all
Okay,
I'm
what
saying.
about what Loma did to Nakatani?
Nakatani's not a good fighter.
What about what he did to Nakatani is what I'm asking you. Nakatani was bigger than
Yeah,
Devin Haney.
but Nakatani's not good. So I
Okay,
don't get your
what?
is
point.
this
Okay,
about a
so
fucking weight class or a height class? What we talking about?
I mean,
It's.
I don't know what he's
Like
I mean,
trying
what?
to get to it.
are we saying size
Are you
don't matter in the
you
fight?
think Brian Norman gonna be bigger than Devin Haney on fight night? Is that what you thinking?
He might not be taller than Dev,
Right,
but
like nigga, what we talking about?
He's not
I'm
Man,
saying
naturally
Dirk,
bigger
shut up,
neither.
I'm
man. You
saying
just
they're
hate on this
closer,
nigga, bro.
but they're closer to the same size, are they not?
Nigga, you just don't
No,
fuck with
Devin's
this nigga,
bigger.
bro.
Bro,
That's all.
have you ever heard of
Okay,
Roberto
but
Duran?
still, it's not
Have
the
you ever
same
heard of
difference between
Roberto
him and
Duran?
Lowell.
Have you ever heard of Roberto Duran? When if anybody ever say, "Oh, Roberto Duran was a little nigga"? Nobody's ever said that.
And
By the
hold on,
way,
I got one
that
even better. I got one
but
even better. Art man, who was that dude that knocked out Sebastian Fondora at 6'6" at 140, 154? And that dude was like 5'11".
Mendoza,
He knocked him out. He's
Mendoza.
6'6".
you
Mendoza.
talking about you talking about Mendoza?
He's 6'6". The dude Fondora is 6'6". The man is like 5'10".
When you get two skilled fighters,
Oh,
bro,
there
and they
we go. Oh, there we
now
go.
hear
Okay,
me
yeah.
out. When you because
Oh,
you gotta put people on the same level. When you get two skilled fighters and
uh-huh.
one guy's much bigger, you got to go with the bigger guy, bro, because that does
Oh,
make a difference.
Bro,
so you was going with Fondora, and
Roberto
Fondora got
Duran was
knocked out.
walking shit down
Roberto Duran is top five greatest fighter of all
all
time. There's a
time,
reason for
all time.
it,
Hmm.
He's
So
in
are
the
you
argument.
diminishing him because he was a little nigga? Like I'm trying to understand your logic, bro.
Also, Duran wasn't a little nigga at 135. He's actually kind of big for 135. People exaggerate
Oh,
that shit.
okay. Well, he went up to 147 and beat one of the greats. Was he still little then?
Yeah. Now,
His
when you
first
watch that
fight?
fight, did you see a huge difference in size?
Brother, I'm just asking you a question. Was it different then? I just asked you that one question. You just answer that one question.
Yes, he beat Sugar Ray Leonard. You're right, but I'm saying it's not a huge
Was he
difference in
little
size
then? Is
between.
what I asked you. Was he little then? Is what I
No,
asked you.
not against Sugar Ray. He wasn't little. Now, when he
Oh,
fought
okay.
Marvin
Oh,
Hagler,
okay. Okay.
okay, now we're
So
talking.
so Rolly Romero is smaller than Ryan Garcia. And what happened in that fight?
Both of them niggas is trash, bro. Why you
I
using?
didn't ask you that, brother. I asked you what happened. I
No,
asked you what
because
happened. I did not ask you that.
we gotta use good
Oh
fighters in
my
this
God,
scenario.
brother. Oh my God, brother. Can you tell me what happened, bro, before we
You
can
see
move
how he
on,
moved the
please?
goalposts? This shit crazy as hell.
Roy Jones Jr. moved up to heavyweight, bro, and beat a heavyweight champion. Okay, what happened there? And Roy Jones was visibly
Floyd
smaller.
Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was a little nigga, but he's the one of the greatest of all time, nigga. Like,
This
what
is
are
a
we
fact.
talking about?
I'm glad you brought up Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd was at 135, he was banging with niggas.
Floyd
As
is a
soon as he
little
started,
nigga, bro.
yeah, but as soon as Floyd started moving up in weight, what did he do? He started boxing more and more.
Okay, what about Alexander Usyk moving up from cruiserweight, whooping on heavyweights, stopping them dudes,
Like
and
No,
these
whooping
dudes
on
coming in
heavyweight.
6'6" and bigger. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, but let's be real, bro. The heavyweights is not as skilled as the guy in the
Okay,
lower
all
weight
right.
class.
Let's go down to Roy
Wait, hold on,
Jones
hold on,
Jr.
hold on.
moving up to
What's your
heavyweight.
argument? What y'all even talking about?
My
This dude
argument,
just
He's trying to
talking, so I'm just
discredit.
cooking
He's trying to
everything he say.
discredit Devin's win over Loma because Loma was quote unquote a little nigga, so it don't matter.
Right.
no, no, that's not what I said. You putting words in my
If
mouth.
anything,
I
if anything, look at Devin Haney. Y'all seen the pictures of him versus Kambosos, right? The second fight. See how drained he looked?
Yeah, he
He
was
fought
draining.
Lomachenko after that. So the fact that he was fighting Lomachenko drained and still was able to win by
He
UD
was at the
deserves
disadvantage,
way more
brother.
credit. He was at a disadvantage fighting Lomachenko.
bro,
Because
It
we
was a
all
whose
fact.
know,
fault is that?
bro,
You
let's
make it
be
seem like
real.
niggas forced him to fight
Let's be
at
real.
one thirty five.
If Devin Haney versus Lomachenko was at 140, Devin probably would have stopped this nigga or some shit. Put that nigga down with the body shots.
I mean, technically, he should stop a nigga that little. Though, as big as
Bro,
you a
but what you
welterweight.
don't get the science of it, bro. He was depleted. There was not many fluids in his brain. So technically, Loma should have put him down. He was at the advantage. So
Well,
when niggas be
who
like, "Oh, he
deserves
was
more
weight
credit here,
bullied,"
bro?
okay, you
Who
said what?
Devin
deserves
Haney.
who
Devin Haney
deserves more
deserves
credit
more
in this
credit.
scenario? The nigga who's
Devin
a
Haney.
natural one. Wait, hold up. The nigga who's a natural 130 pounder, or the nigga who's a 147 pounder cutting
No,
down to
I didn't.
135.
At that time, we never seen Devin Haney fight at no other weight class but 135. So I'm gonna call him
We
a
all see that this
135
nigga is way
pounder.
bigger than his.
They both weighed in at 135. Loma's natural weight, like you said, Loma, the great boxer that he is, next to God is God, Jesus, and then Loma. And Devin went up there and smacked him.
All right, you cut you spazzing now, bro. Come
No,
on
I'm
now.
just I'm just telling you how you think, and you don't want to say it out loud. So I'm telling you for yourself what you really thinking.
No,
So
I'm
take
not a
that with you.
Lomachenko fan, bro.
Oh,
That's crazy.
okay, okay. So who you
But
a
I
fan
do
of?
He
respect him
just
as
a
a
Haney
fighter.
hater. That's what it is.
Oh, you saying oh snap? So you ain't got nobody you like. What about when Tank Davis be knocking dudes out there,
Nah, nah,
throwing
nah,
them
nah.
here?
No, you know what it is? He a disgruntled Shakur fan.
Oh
No,
shit!
I don't
You
fuck
talking
with
about when
Shakur no
Shakur?
more.
You talking about when Shakur was
Mm,
turning down them offers that Dev sent him?
yeah, that's what's
Them
really
three
set it off.
offers? Oh man, that's crazy. I understand.
That
But
we're
what
gonna
about
get
when?
that fight one day.
But what
Nah,
about
Y'all
we
when?
gonna
will.
But
see the real.
We will. But
what
the
about when
fight on
Tank
Saturday.
Davis?
Nah, fuck that. What y'all talking about the fight on Saturday, man?
I got
How
Oh
y'all,
yeah,
Dev
yeah.
winning. I
you
got
got
Dev winning a boring decision.
A boring decision. Man,
Hey,
boy.
that nigga's funny,
Let
man.
me tell you what I got it. Let me tell you what I got it. I got Devin Haney stopping this dude in 6 or 7 rounds,
Oh my lord! If he does
maybe
that,
even
bro, I'll
eight.
be shocked. I'm gonna put some money down on that. That's crazy,
nah. If he does, come to artmanapparel.com.
nigga. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a deal, bro. If Dev stop Brian Norman, I'm gonna buy a shirt on Art Man Apparel. I
Nah,
Man,
got
fuck
you.
that.
somebody in
Buy a
the
hoodie.
comments said
Buy a
Bud.
hoodie.
And somebody in the comments made an excellent point, bro. Bud and Earl used to cut crazy weight to make. Nigga, I remember seeing videos of Bud on ESPN taking all kind of sauna suits and all kind of shit
Right,
just to make
shit.
135, bro. He was walking around 180 making 135, bro. No cap.
You know
And
what's
he's
funny, bro, that you just mentioned Bud Love One? Thank you for mentioning Bud because Bud is another dude that didn't have to cut all that weight that you was talking about. And we seen what he just did at a more natural, healthy weight to Canelo, who was supposed to knock the smaller man out. Oops, I wasn't
But
supposed to say
when,
that.
but that
I wasn't
you got
supposed
a
to say
good
that.
point. You got
My
a
bad. I
good
wasn't supposed to
point.
say that.
Bud will start knocking everybody out when he moved up in weight to 147. But what you forget is at 135 he was still hurting people and knocking people out. Dev hasn't really been knocking anybody out at any weight.
But he's
So he's
been
Devin
hurting
hurting
got
them.
people.
15 losses. Devin got 15 knockout wins, bro, in 32 fights. That means 17 he took him to the distance and 15 he stopped him. If that's the correct math.
So
Somebody do that math for me. Is that correct?
that's below 50%.
Okay, just below, so about 48% he was knocking dudes out. So what are we doing? What are we talking about?
they definitely different type fighters.
That's okay, bro. Everybody don't got to be a power puncher. That don't mean you
So
can't be a
so
great fighter.
if Dev, so you saying if Dev fought a Jin Kasaki at 147, you don't think he would have stopped him?
Uh, yeah, no, I don't think so because I don't think Dev will take them
What?
risks. I
He
don't
won't
think
take that
Dev
risk.
I don't think Dev will take the risk to try to knock out a Jensen Socket because
You know, so
what y'all.
you know, what's so lame about these hating haters. They act like Dev's some type of pussy, like he don't take risks. Like, what was he doing in the Ryan Garcia fight? Was he not fighting Ryan
And
Garcia on the
what happened
inside?
in that fight? There's a reason he don't take them risks because he don't believe in his chin
He,
like
He
that,
they
went
like, what are you
12
talking about?
rounds.
He
That's
did
Nah,
it. He
that's
did
great
it.
time.
What did he do? What did he do?
and he
What did
paid
he do in
for
the
it.
Lomachenko fight? Didn't he take a
Bro,
risk in the
Lomachenko
Lomachenko
ain't
fight?
cracking like that.
What did he do in the Linares fight? Didn't he take a no? What you gonna tell me? Linares ain't cracking either.
That
What did he
nigga
do in the
had him on.
Linares fight?
That nigga had him on Wobbly Street. That's what happened.
Well,
Yeah. So you
that
just
lets
a
me know
hater.
you a
Nigga just
hater
a
because
hater.
you
That's
didn't
what it
watch
is.
that full fight. You
He better
definitely
not do
didn't
that shit
watch
with
that
Brian
full fight.
Norman. I know
He
that.
was
He better
beating
be.
the shit out of Jorge
He
Why?
better
Alvarez.
be on his bicycle with Brian Norman.
Why? Who have you seen Brian Norman knock out
Nigga,
that was as good as Devin Haney or close?
Nigga, ain't you picking Devin Haney to win?
I am. But like I said, he
The
gonna be on his bike.
contradiction is crazy.
No, it's not contradiction. He gonna be on his bicycle. He not gonna go in there and bang it out with Brian Norman. He ain't
He
stupid.
just a bona fide hater. That's what it all is.
all right.
Y'all
See,
just
I
got
can't wait for
y'all
this
think
weigh in and
y'all
see
think
what
Devin
Brian
Haney
Norman.
Sugar Ray Leonard or something, bro. I think y'all delusional.
Never said he was
no,
Nah,
Sugar Ray
you think
Leonard.
that nigga?
no, he's Devin Haney. That's who he is. He's
Hey, these
Devin
niggas be
Haney.
tell. Hey, they be telling on themselves when they say, "Oh, y'all think he Floyd Mayweather? Y'all think he Sugar Ray Leonard?" Damn, what y'all seeing the kid? Y'all keep
Nah,
on
hell no.
saying
I don't.
that.
I see more.
What they
Abdullah
call that
got
a
more.
Freudian slip. That's what you think, brother.
Abdullah
Uh,
Mason got more Sugar Ray Leonard than Devin Haney. Devin Haney
Yeah,
is really a light skinned
yeah,
Richardson.
that's who Abdullah remind me of is Sugar Ray.
Oh, I know they ain't gonna like that one, bro. He's a light
Nah,
skinned
nah,
Richardson
Abdullah
Hitchens.
Mason fight like Sugar Ray. I agree,
You
but
said that Devin Haney's a light skinned Richard Hitchens?
Yeah, they're the same fighter. Absolutely.
man, you a fucking bozo for
Well,
that.
damn, you just made Richard Hitchens one of the best fighters in the world, dawg. I can't wait till Richard Hitchens win undisputed like Devin Haney doing whoop on
this
guys
nigga
like Lomachenko.
Richard is happy as hell. He fought
Shit.
Cambosos years after Devin fought him, and you talking about Devin is light skinned him? Like
I mean,
what?
bro. Okay, all right. Let's be
Or
okay.
you
I
could just
know.
say, or you could just say that Richard Hitchens is a tether version of Devin. You could
Yeah,
just
he's
say
a
that.
tether. Whatever. He's a tether version of Devin. It's the same thing, bro.
You mean a
Like,
Timu version of Devin?
Timu.
nah, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Skill for skill, they're pretty similar skill set, bro. They really
You know
are.
that's pretty good. You put Richardson Hitchens up there so damn high. That's crazy. I don't think the
Yeah, yeah.
boxing world
I think
would, but
highly of
hey,
Hitchens.
hey,
I think highly of
hey,
Hitch. I think Dev got better timing than Hitchens, but I think
hey.
Hitchens
That's
might
a
actually
good
have a
thing.
better. I
That's a
think
good
Hitchens
thing.
might
So
actually have
who
a
are you a fan really of though? Who's your guy?
boots. Boots.
Man, hold on. I ain't gonna let
Oh,
He
this nigga
said
just skate off
boots.
saying that
Not the
shit,
nigga
nigga.
who went up to
You full of
152.
shit. Hold on, Dirk. You
Boogeyman
full of
boots.
shit.
Not the nigga who
Dirk,
ran up to
hold
152.
on,
I
hold on,
mean
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
154.
hold on. Dirk, you full of shit, nigga. How the hell you gonna say this nigga Richard Hitchison like Dev after that fucking Lamois performance? That nigga had that nigga on skates. That nigga was scared to death to fight that nigga. Talking about these niggas is the same. Dev wouldn't have run from no nigga like Matias. Dev would have been
Nigga,
fought that
he
nigga.
ran from what's
What?
his name?
From
He
who?
ran
Who?
from Ramirez. I can only imagine what he would do against
He
Matias.
ran from Ramirez, or he broke Ramirez's ribs and damn near broke his face, and he boxed the way he wanted to box. But I'm not gonna let you get away from after Art cook you. I'm not gonna let you get away from that boots though. I'm not letting you get away from boots because I got something for boots. But go
No,
ahead
Not the
no,
though.
no,
nigga
no,
who
no,
ran to
no, no. We
154.
don't got it. We don't speak on it because that's just I don't know. That's just we going that's some other shit.
Yeah,
Not the
the
nigga who ran
future
I want
face
to focus. I
154.
really want to focus on this.
the
This
future face
Brian.
of boxing. Let's not
I
talk
want
about
to
that right.
focus on this Brian Norman versus Devin Haney shit because Brian Norman talking about he about to kill Devin. He say he about to kill
Oh
that boy.
man, that's what they
I
all
like
say,
that kind
man.
of talk. I
You
like
like
that
that?
kind of talk.
Kill
Yeah.
him though.
It's like
I watched some Brian Norman fights. He ain't say he gonna kill his opponents, but he talking about he gonna kill Dev. What
because
Dev do to
That's
you?
there's been a
he in
lot of
his
talking in this
head.
fight. That's why. There's been a
Devin
lot
ain't
of
said a
drawing.
word.
It's
Whenever
been
Devin
perfect.
says something,
They
Devin says
definitely
something in
built the
his
fight.
face.
They built the fight. He talking real good. Tip Hagler, he talking real good.
Yeah, Tip Hagler.
Nah, hey, don't forget the Jones and that. Hey, you know what's so crazy? If Norman say on the hot mic, "Am I doing a good job of promoting the fight like they caught Cambosa's doing? Am I doing a good job promoting the fight?"
That's what the
Oh
dad
shit.
doing. The dad already on tape saying, "Oh yeah, we beat him in the media." You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you talking too
Out
much.
there.
Hey
Hold
man,
on.
that
I
nigga
want you.
Norman Senior
Wait.
having the time of his
Do
life,
that.
bro.
Do that Brian Norman impression again. That was funny.
No, that's how he was. He said, "Yeah, I beat him in the media." You know, my son, my boy B, he beat him on the media too. Like, nigga, you talking some
Oh man.
reckless and stupid shit. Like, nigga,
Senior funny as hell.
man, they team so inexperienced. Like, this nigga jump roping in the parking lot, nigga, on some hard ass concrete while his legs supposed to
I'm
be
not gonna lie,
fluid.
bro. I think they did a good job with Brian Norman because low
What?
key turning down that boots fight might looks like it was the right play all along because now he
So
got the
what
dev
was
fight
good that they do?
Yeah, he
What they
would have
good that
got
they do in his
destroyed. He
career?
would have got destroyed.
Which
exactly, but
was
now
it?
he's getting more of a payday and he's probably not gonna really take too much damage in this fight, so he'll be
Okay,
all
but
right
how did they move him good? You just said how did they do him good in his career? Explain to me
because
by fighting
they
dudes
ended up.
68 and what 7 and
Let me
68?
The reason why it's a good move is because they ended up getting a bigger payday with Dev, and in
Oh,
my opinion, a less dangerous fight than the Boots. So
so
it's a win-win.
you don't. Wow. Ooh.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
I can
Boots is
tell
the
you
more
this,
dangerous.
sir. I can tell
Yeah.
you this. Devin Haney is way more skilled than Boots Ennis, but I'm just gonna go to
No,
Brian
you're
Norman,
not.
bro.
Yeah, you
Because Brian.
delusional if you believe that
Okay,
bullshit.
cool, brother. We know you came in here hating, bro. So
He,
just relax.
he,
I've been cooking you.
he's a more defensive fighter than Boots. I'll give him that. That's about
Hey,
it.
Art man. Hey,
Bro,
Art
Haney
man.
wouldn't have had no
I got.
problems with no Karen, bro. I'm gonna keep
Hey,
it.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
he
Hey,
hey,
would
hey,
have.
hold
He
on,
ain't
y'all,
never
for one
fought no
I'm gonna
second.
Karen
keep it a
type fighter.
bean.
Can y'all hold on for
I'm gonna
one
But
keep
second,
it a
please? I
bean.
just
What
got
do
some
you mean
breaking
he
news.
never fought no Ukrainian fighter before? Nigga,
I never
shut
said
up,
that, bro.
bro.
Lomachenko's from the
Lomachenko,
Ukraine.
nigga.
Shit, man.
I just got some breaking news
I
through
didn't
my
say that.
phone, y'all.
What's
I just
poppin'?
got some breaking news, man. Art Man Apparel, best merchandise in the game, man. Make sure y'all shop Art Man Apparel, the best merchandise in the game.
Nah, real shit, real shit. I can't wait for this Norman fight. And Devin, he not looking past Norman. Everybody bringing up all these other fights. I'm Devin talking about motherfucking Norman.
Yeah,
And
Loma is the
he
cream
say
of
he
the
gonna
crop of
box him.
Ukrainian fighters or Eastern European. Like, come on, bro. Karen is not Loma level, bro. I just had to say that.
No, but stylistically, he's a different fighter than Lomachenko. Lomachenko's a more of aggressive pressure type fighter, and
Is Lomachenko
Karen
very
is a more of
athletic?
a boxer.
Is Lomachenko very athletic?
Nah. But anyways, that fucking Norman fight, man. I can't wait for this shit this weekend, bro. The Grand Arrivals. Norman over here talking about he about to kill Devin Haney and some more shit. I just wonder what got him so amped up. He mugging the crowd, walking out. What y'all think about that?
Hey, Art, hold on. When they did that walkout, I mean, bro, you can low key see Devin physique up under that sweatsuit. Bro looking
He
like
ready to fight. He ready to fight. Both of them.
he looking brolic. I'm like, oh, look at Dev. Dev,
Brian
like
Brian
Dev.
Norman. Brian Norman gonna try to put a cut in the weight overnight type shit, man. And I don't think that's the best idea for him.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on this fucking weigh-in to really see how shit is looking. I always wait till the weigh-in.
Oh yeah, yeah. What day is today? Wednesday? Tomorrow's supposed to be Wednesday.
Tuesday. Today Tuesday, right? Yeah, today Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think
What
the
tomorrow?
pressure
What's
tomorrow.
tomorrow? Video workout?
Yeah, I think tomorrow media and then Thursday the pressure.
so
Woo.
is it a day? Is it a day before fight weigh in?
I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think Norman gonna make weight. No, I'm
Nah,
just keeping it
Norman gonna
real.
make weight. He gonna make weight. He gonna make weight. It's
Mm-mm.
about it's about how he looks
I don't
after
know.
making weight.
Jump roping in the garage on hard concrete is crazy on the knees. And those that
He's
hoop
still
understand what I'm
jump
Hey,
talking
didn't we
roping.
about.
just say that? We just said that, bro. He ODing on that shit on hard concrete.
Bro,
Crazy, man.
that'll tear your knees up and your legs. That
Cartilage. Your cartilage, man.
bro, I'm still having problems, bro,
What he
because
said?
of
What
that.
he said? You ever had your meniscus tore, brother? Or whatever the fuck he
Yeah,
said.
nah, that's real. And you jump roping like that, bro, and you doing however long you going, bro, that tear your joints up, boy.
I think that's his form of cardio because he said he only runs one time a week and 5 miles.
So I pray that I hope he was lying, Art, because bro, he
That's
ain't
what I
gonna have
said. I
no
hope. I
stamina.
think that's lying. I think he can. I don't know, but that's what he said.
I ain't never seen Devin Haney breathe hard. I'd seen Devin Haney as the rounds pick up. He step up more on the gas. Bro, it's gonna get ugly.
Seen a long time ago. So I've been out here doing it. So now don't get out here now. You know, when you get around all of your guys and your male groupies and act like, oh, we about this action. No, you're not. You're not. So we beat them up. I beat Bill up in the media. My son beat video up. I mean,
Beat him up in the media? Oh shit, it's about to rain, cuz. Hey, Art, say something. I think my phone tripping again. Yeah, my shit tripping. I don't hear shit.
Hey, that nigga Brian Norman gonna be sounding like Broner. I controlled the fight. Yeah, y'all know I beat that boy. That's how the nigga gonna be sound.
He threw more jabs. Watch.
That's why the nigga said I don't trust judges and shit, cause he already got his shit ready, bro.
Where
He
that come
supposed to fight.
from? They
I
saying
peeped
that
that bitch.
last minute, bro. Where that coming from? They just been disrespecting Turkey though.
I can't. They gave me something to eat, not even eat it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
Nah, that's nuts. That's definitely nuts. I can't wait for this fight though. But anyways, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Tomorrow, just about to do media workout. We about to see how them boys looking. We're gonna see how them
Salute,
boys looking. Can't wait.
salute, gang.
Well, shout out to everybody in the chat though. Artmanapparel.com, best boxing merchant again.